Hello everyone! Today I want to show you how I'm preparing myself for the new embroidery project. This time I chose a manufacturer called Butterfly. It's a Ukrainian manufacturer that is famous for the designs made in circular technique. So as you can see on this embroidery, I will be embroidering in a circle. I have opened the kit and I've got my pattern here ready and all my bead colors. All I have to do is match numbers written on the side of the pattern to the numbers in each bag of beads. So for example, here I've got number 5 and will be this color. I'm gonna start putting these beads in the bead organizer. From this will be my first number, and also I normally put the numbers here from 1 to the amount of numbers that we have, 4, 5, just so it's easier for me to remember the numbers rather than them being random. It's like 5, 6, 8, it goes in a sequence. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I have 17 numbers in this particular design. So first one we're done and it's number 5. Next one will be number 6 and it goes in the next cell of my bead organizer. Then it's going to be number 8, the red color. Yeah. Then number 11. A little bit here. And as the way I do it, when I run out of beads of a certain color, I just find the bag of beads and add some more. So I use a little bit what fits here in the bead organizer, just so I can close the lid safely and I don't lose any of my beads. 14, then the 17 will be my number 7. Put the number back in the bag. Number 19 is the next one. And you continue until you have all your bead numbers ready for you to start your embroidery project. So as I have more than 10 bead colors and I only have 10 cells in this bead organizer, I'm gonna use the second one that I have. It's this lovely birdie design. It will be a little bit difficult to find the numbers here, but I will go from left to right and this will be my number 11. A little bit here, and this 39 will be my number 12. A little bit here. Next one, 42, will be number 13. No, that was a 42, right? 13, 42. Now 46, it's a number 14. 49, number 15. I'm trying to use the biggest cells of this bead organizer because this one is quite tiny and will be more difficult to get into them. So I prefer, if I can, using the biggest ones here, and that's number 16, 17, and we're done and ready to start. Both bead organizer have the lids, so if I'm not embroidering, I'm just gonna close the lids, and you can do anything with this bead organizer, any of the beads. I'm not gonna mix, nothing's gonna happen if I turn it up or down. They stay in their cells, and that's why I love this organizer. Same as this one. It's so perfectly closed and nothing is mixing. So for my embroidery, I'm gonna transfer everything to the tray. And to start, I'm gonna start in this little circle, going round and round, from the center to the edges. And then when the whole circle is going to be completed, then there will be separate lines that will be done from one edge to the other. Now I have my thread ready, and I'm gonna start in a circle with fixing the thread. The way I do it is I do a couple of stitches without making any knots on the end. Leave a tiny bit out. And secure it with a couple of stitches here. And I'm gonna get my needle on the front back of the fabric, just at the start of the first bead. Hopefully you can see it. So the circle starts with the numbers 16 and 42, which is 13. These are gonna be our silver and the golden colors. First one is silver. I'm gonna pick up a bead. I go with my needle here between the first and the second bead and go back to the start. Now I have the bead attached, and I pass my needle through the same bead once again. Now I pick up the second bead, which is going to be golden, and I attach that one right next to the silver one, going back one bead and pass through the second bead once again. The third one is going to be one of the silver ones again. It's a little bit tricky here in the middle because the beads are tiny. Oop. Just need to get to the middle. So it's gonna be one step back, come out here and pass my needle through the third bead once again. Now I'll pick up the golden one and continue with my little circle. Once the circle is going to start getting bigger, then I will be able to do 2 to 3 beads at the same time. Here in the middle is just more important to have them line up right next to each other, so I only use one bead at a time on the smaller lines, smaller circular lines. Silver. You also need to be moving your embroidery around as you go, following the circle, which is not very comfortable, but I'm sure it's gonna get easier once I get to the wider circle bits. Also, what I tend to do, just so I don't have the fabric in a way when I'm holding it, you can roll it to closer to the place that you embroider it, and fix it with the paper clips, for example, every edge, and same on the other side. It's just easier to hold your embroidery when you do it this way. So they are both attached, and same here. Now I can hold it with my fingers in between both sides so I can feel where my needle is going. Silver color. Go through, and now golden. Now silver. Turn around. Go through it again. Golden. Now we got a third color, adding to our wider circle, which is gonna be number 15, and it's this brown. Gonna pick up one of the brown bits and continue with my circle. So as the circle is getting bigger, now I can try and pick up 2 beads at a time. So the next 2 beads will be 2 brown ones. I pick up 2 brown ones, and I pierce my needle after the second one. Go back 1, and pass my thread through the last bead attached. Now we have next to, again, brown colors. I pick up 2 brown colored beads and pierce my needle after the second bead. Go back 1 and pass through the last bead attached. Turn around my embroidery. Now I have the golden and the silver. So I get 1 golden, 1 silver, pierce the needle after the second bead, return 1, and go through the last bead attached. And I continue like this to complete all the embroidery in this technique. Hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.